What's up, mother fishers? I just made that up. Today we're going to make some planer boards for planing with boards. And we're going to be making these, which I'm inserting a picture right here after the fact of me actually saying it. Anyways, we're going to make some planer boards today. We're going to do it right after this. Alrighty, we're back and we got Keithy with us. Keith, Big Keith, Special K. We've got an audience tonight. Anyways, he's going to walk us through kind of on how to do this, and make sure you're going to need some drill bats. And one other thing is, like, the most important thing to do when you're making planer boards, the most important thing to have is a mustache. And I'm going to
a question.
Yes, I'm going to repeat that. Mustache. And now we can go on with the show. All right, so starting off, we're going to be making these out of almost a quarter of an inch lexan, plexiglass, polycarbonate, optics, whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. Save some money and get the cheaper stuff because it doesn't really matter. And lexan actually flexes more, so this is a little more rigid, so it's going to help too. You need your plexiglass, some styrofoam, polystyrene, doing technical terms in here.
Technical.
Speed square of some sorts, or a straight edge, a cutoff or an angle grinder,
safety glasses.
some adjustable wrenches.
We don't have safety glasses.
Safety glasses. We'll have those on. We're going to do the cutting off camera because that's pretty self-explanatory. You just, you make your cut. Let's see what we got here. Heat shrink tubing, some key ring clips, some nylon insert nuts, lock nuts.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel. You don't want your steel. You want your steel to be stainless because that way it won't stain. Because we fish in dirty lakes. Some stainless steel screws. These are 1024 by 3 inch. They got 5 of them. You need some dropped planer board clips. Dropping them again.
Offshore release makes a good clip. Amazon has the clips.
Links in the description, maybe.
Barrel swivel, standard swivel.
A pink paisley pattern hot glue gun. This is a necessity.
A must.
Cigarette lighter for because this is a lengthy process and it's pretty stressful. So I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna need to use that for the heat shrink tubing. You need a Sharpie. You got a file, tape measure, and
swivels,
random stuff, barrel swivels and clasp swivels and all of that good stuff. So what we need to do first.
Lay out the board.
So when you're laying out your board, you want to know roughly about what size you're going to want to use.
The bigger the bait you're pulling or the heavier the weight you're pulling, the bigger the board.
Bigger the bait, the bigger the weight. All right, so we're going to be making these 4 inches by 9 inches. And we're going to start by laying them out on the plexiglass. And again, mustache. So what does that tool do?
This is my speed square. It makes a speedy line.
How fast is it?
It's pretty fast.
Cool.
It lost its Crystal Vale t-shirt and didn't win any races.
Yes. He's trying to come up with a name for his boat. Leave a comment with a good name. He wants to name a pole dancer.
Clever names. Clever.
We want something really witty. And I was going to name my boat, but really I don't have enough room to stick anything on top of it. I will name my next one. I'll probably name mine anyways. And just
for the hell of it.
go with that. Anyways, we've got our 4 inches by 9 inches.
By 1/4 inch.
4 inches, 9 inches. We're going to make a cut right here. But first, we're going to cut along this long line, get both sides cut out, and then cut down, and we'll have 2 pieces. And then we will return after we put on our safety glasses and cut this out outside because my wife won't let me cut stuff in the house anymore. Leave me a thumbs up if you think my wife should let me start cutting stuff in the house. All right, we're back. We have got our pieces cut out, and we went ahead and filed down the edges with the file. We also, let me see this one real quick. We also filed down the leading edge, and that's about a 20 degree angle. You got your protractor straight edge on the bottom of here, and then you're measuring like that, probably about 20 degrees.
Filing the leading edge is optional. It does cut through the water better.
That's gonna make that thing plane a lot more planier.
Next, we'll need to do the styrofoam.
Keith's gonna show us how to cut styrofoam without a hot wire.
It's about 1 inch styrofoam, inch thick. You're gonna want to run down the board 1 inch, so 1 inch by 1 inch. We'll just cut out 2 pieces here.
This makes things floaty.
Floaty.
What's this? You're using the planer board as a straight edge?
Straight.
Oh, on that edge
on that note, when you get your piece of plexiglass, it's going to be probably factory cut square. Most people doing this in your backyard aren't going to have anything to cut it perfectly square, so your cut edge should be where you put your styrofoam, and your cut edge on the front should be where you put your taper. Then you keep 2 clean square edges.
Make it real nice, Clark.
Real nice. All right.
Everybody, please be careful when using a razor knife or any type of knife.
Safety glasses.
And also, never cut toward yourself.
And just basically lay this on top of the board. And you want to cut, you want to make your mark where the 45, the taper starts.
Now, when you cut that angle on that polystyrene open cell foam, are you going to want to, or do you want to continue the same angle that you've put on your board? Is that correct?
Possibly on the ones I made before, I actually didn't run the angle all the way up. I ran the angle from the bottom of the foam down. So something around a 45 or somewhere along those lines.
Word.
That's nice.
A little bit sharper of an angle on the foam, but that's not going to matter. It's still going to plane
Needs
straight.
to plane and float. Plane and float. So we'll basically mirror image this. With another 1 inch piece. Alright. So after your foam is laid out close to where you're going to glue it in, you want your clip to pull these, your tapered edge will pull through the water off of the right side of your boat. The other tapered edge will pull off the left side. So we'll need to make our bracket for our release clip. You want to run about 1.5 inches down from the top and 1.5 inches back from your tapered edge. And drill a hole. Your second hole you'll need to drill is a hole at the back corner of the board. That's where your key ring will attach. So you feed your line in through the attached swivel and it will come up to your release clip. We'll show you more about that later. Basically, you need a hole in the back of the board. Don't drill it too close to the edge. It will crack.
It looks about like money right there.
Money.
3/16 if you're using the same size screw. All right. Make sure when you're drilling on your kitchen table that one, your wife isn't around, and two, your wife isn't around. Another thing a lot of people do is round this leading edge down. You take like a coffee can and...
All right, so for the planer board with the tapered edge,
that'll be a left side board.
This will be a left side board. It will sit on the left side of your boat, and as the water pulls in, it will pull out. So your boat will need to go in from the back side.
We're going from the back side of the side that's tapered.
The back side of the back.
Do not go on the tapered edge.
One locking nut goes down to hold this to the board from moving around. This part's a little tricky, but we love it.
This is going to be the part of the video that has a lot of music in it.
Keyring clip, bottom hole.
We're just waiting for you to be like, it's me, Mario!
You know, the funny thing is, drop me a thumbs up if you want to see a Mario hat. I thought about ordering one earlier, and I was like, that would be awesome with the mustache.
Regular number 2 swivel.
Number 2 swivel.
I think.
Possibly.
Run the nut down. Heat shrink tubing's cut to keep this bolt from cutting your fishing line. All right,
the inside nut on the end.
Yes.
Of the bolt.
Then
it's going to be flipped around.
Barrel swivel.
Barrel swivel.
I think these are also number 2. They have, I found them. They have the same opening as the bolt. And you want to tighten this nut down until
that loop fits pretty much perfect around that screw.
Sure does. Second nylon.
Yep, and the nylon insert is going to go outward.
Key ring.
Key ring
needs to go through your release clip. Like so.
So you got a key ring on the corner of the board with a clasp swivel and a key ring through your release clip.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Chris, my dad's so good than you.
What's that?
He's so great than you.
Oh yeah.
My dad's great.
Yo.
Dad, why are you trying to make?
These go in the water.
Oh, why are you trying to make them?
And they pull out from your boat for your bait.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
I didn't know they can do that.
You didn't.
Are you gonna put these on your fishing poles?
Yep.
Is it hot now?
Yep.
How come? Has it dry?
Yep.
Okay, now it's your turn, Daddy. Put this one on top.
Now watch out. Watch out.
Whoa. Hey, Dad. I'm gonna press it down by myself.
There's also not a bad idea to put silicone over these.
So basically, when you're using these guys, you're gonna bring your line in from the tip of your pole, and it will pass through here first.
What?
You'll need a bead on the end of before your swivel. So when this comes down, it will lock and not let it get down to your fish. So basically, if you can imagine this, you'll have your line, a bead, a swivel, and a leader. You'll pass the line from your pole through this swivel, clip it on,
Daddy, you're
it will
in
come
my
up,
way.
and you will pinch this release clip and insert the line. When a fish hits, it will pull it out of the release clip. This will fold to the bottom and let you reel the fishy in.
Put the fishy in.
And just a heads up, these do not always
Yeah,
Release.
dudes.
release.
It's not fair, dudes.
They just call it, it's easier to call them release clips than it is sometimes they release clips.
Here
Last thing is, where's that cigaretto lighter?
It is, I got one in my pocket.
Why do you need that? Why do you need cigarette
You want
lighter?
to heat your heat shrink.
Yeah! It's gonna burn me.
That's it.
That's it.
No, that's it.
Go
That's
back in tomorrow and
well.
edit a bunch of stuff out and like,
Yep,
share,
bye-bye.
subscribe. Give me a thumbs up.
Give him a kiss.
Give me a thumbs down.
Say see you later.
See you later, dudes!
Say,
Later,
say
dudes.
like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, or
See
not.
you later, Lily!
She's like, I don't care.
Lily!
She's talking about her Lily.
Yeah, I will go
Later.
back in.